Bro, what the fuck?
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. I just wanna touch the top. Baby said that she in love and she don't love the lie. I've been chillin' with all the bros, I've been above the spot. Shawty said that things change, well it does a lot. Hey, watching out the payment, man, the suds is high. Yeah, lost inside the heart, but it's emerging right. I've been out the way and I'm good. I can find my home. Everything I said it was is not. Yeah, Jamaica, how you layin'? Yeah, you ain't say none, what you saying, baby? I lost you, but who's paying? Don't know why you hit my phone, why you playing? Yeah, I can't handle it without the trusting. Yeah, I can see the top, I wanna touch it. Yeah. We been getting money, no discussion. Now I don't let it top of shorty always get the fussy. Yeah, hey, I like the cruise on it. Say she like the way I sound and how I groove on them. I been steady dodging bullets, how I move on them. But he talking out his neck and not a crew on them. Yeah, and I'm sliding. Shawty like the vibe, don't want the right to end. Yeah, to the nice end. Yeah, to the nice end. I can always keep the cool, I'm never fighting. Man, I love was all the cake without the icing. Now I found new love, different pricing. And it won't cost my soul, no devices. Yeah, I ain't got a plan for it, I'm the man for it. Selling Brody couldn't stand for it, it's very important. I've been off the edge, I've been feeling the wind blowing. I can lose my head and my heart, but they been gone. I just hit the edge of stairs when it's dead time. I just lost promises, I regret mine. I just gained a lot of love on the west side. I'm the go, but I would never be the best guy. You might take me out of business like I'm Best Buy. Talk about the go to maybe doing, I know that's right. Yeah. Talk about the go to maybe doing, I know that's right. Thinking about the future, looking good, and it's the best side. I remember.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 2022-23 Fantasy Football Draft for Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. I'm joined by plenty of members of today's draft, some of them who can't make it, but nonetheless, I'm joined by as many people as can be here at the present moment. So that being said, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Draft. This is the live stream. We also have the draft going on. It begins in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Nikki has the first overall pick in this year's draft, and it's gonna be an interesting draft this year, I think. What do you guys? Where are your heads at? 3 minutes till draft time.
I'm in it for the long haul, you know. I'm just fucking fifth pick. It's gonna be a mucky one. I'm gonna muck my way through this one because I gotta win myself a chip this year.
I'm going for a three-peat. Second place or bust.
Oh, Jake, it just sounds so sad when you say it.
Yeah,
it's inevitable. It's just bound to happen
again.
It
sounds so bad when you say it.
It really does.
Like, it's not my fault that I kick ass in the regular season and choke, all right? It's the guys. It's the players I pick. It's their fault.
Oh, man. Anybody else? Jesse, Bookie?
Jesse is muted.
Jesse, you're muted.
Bookie's muted.
Got any thoughts?
That would explain a lot. Like a whole shit ton. First of all, I'd like to say this shit is barbecue chicken wings. I think I got this shit wrapped up. I'm finna draft solid. And, yeah, I'm going for the back-to-back. Repeat. I definitely won't be playing Jake for that. Sorry, Jake.
Yeah, we'll see.
We got anyone else?
Hold on, let's take a gander here. We're in the same division, right? So.
Yeah, which means you can't play you to win it if you have to get through me.
Don't worry,
Last time I played you in playoffs, it was 100 before round 2.
Last time we played each other in playoffs, half my team was riding the bench to save for the actual playoffs.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
Wow. How'd I know I'd be the first one?
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. Sometimes it just makes perfect sense.
It's too fitting.
That's a great one for tonight.
Jake, you walk into a lot of jokes.
You
don't
do.
you don't gotta tell me that.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
All right, Nikki, how about you? 1 minute till draft time. Draft starts in 1 minute.
Rigged.
You got the first overall pick this year. That definitely sent Dylan through the roof, considering he got the second overall pick. And his team name is O. Henry, but in this one today, I have it as On the Clock Team Dylan because I feel like things could change.
Relegated to no Henry.
I feel like she can say who she's going to pick right now, and we all already know who it is.
Glad Dylan changed it. His team would not have made sense without Henry.
He didn't change it. I changed it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Regardless.
He would have left it.
I changed it because I was like, you don't even have any players yet.
Or he would have changed it to some like insulting names like he did last year.
No, exactly.
Yeah, he told me not to do that again this year because he would have to do that again this year. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I will.
Shit.
That's so scary.
And you know what that sound means? That means it is go time.
Bye, Derrick Henry.
Literally. Man. Quick.
Okay. That was quick. On the clock was Team Nikki, and right off the clock is Team Nikki. First overall pick this year goes to Derrick Henry, first off the board. Second off the board, we got Dylan taking Jonathan Taylor, Indianapolis running back with the second overall pick in this year's draft. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Next up, Mitchell.
Woo!
Mitchell takes Christian McCaffrey, bearing injury this year. Christian McCaffrey goes number 3 overall in this year's draft.
I love it.
Now it's up to me.
It is up to
On
you.
the clock with 44 seconds. What do I want to do here? A couple of decent options. Couple of, I don't know. We're going to do something that I've never done before, but I'm going to say fuck it, and we're going to do it. I'm taking a wide receiver in the first round.
Cooper Kupp, no way.
I've never done that before in my life. Wide receiver in the first round. Cooper Kupp off the board.
That's absolutely wild because I will be taking JJ.
Luke. Justin Jefferson off the board. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my
okay,
goodness.
whatever.
2 wide receivers in the first round, Justin Jefferson and Cooper Kupp. And we go to Team
Who
Wargo
was just
next
picked?
up.
Who did Travis just get?
Travis takes Austin Eckler, running back from the Chargers. Austin Eckler. Next up, Bookie, you are on the clock. Team Mexico.
I didn't see it coming, Luke.
You didn't?
No.
Good.
Team Mexico on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can work some magic here.
The Death Valley Vulture. Najee, okay.
Jesse, we went away from the game plan.
Hernandez.
I have no choice. I have no choice. Not with the way it's looking.
Only one option.
There's a couple options.
Not in my eyes.
Big Mike on the clock right now.
Dalvin. Big Mike back on the clock.
He was like 50 seconds left.
Okay.
Come on, Big Mike.
messed up and clicked off Big Mike's. Big Mike.
Who do we think Big Mike's taking? Do we think Big Mike's going with a running back first off?
God.
I think he's still trying to walk.
I bet you he only takes someone that he knows, or he's still trying to get in here, and he's not going to take anybody yet.
Did he forget he had back-to-backs?
I don't know. Maybe he's having old man issues here. Oh no, we got the pickoff. Devontae Adams. Big Mike takes Devontae Adams first. That's 3 wide receivers off the board in the first round. Round 2 begins with Hernandez is killing it on the clock after taking Alvin Kamara in the first round. Second round, here we go. What's he going to do?
Boom.
Stephon Diggs. Ooh. Okay, Jake. What's the thought process here?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just kind of going based on how I draft previous years. I don't know. I just have like a rotation between players' positions. I don't know. It's just my thing.
All right. So you're basing it off of coming in second every year.
Dude, no, okay. I've had winning years in other leagues with the same thing. Okay,
Okay, I mean, you have, but you're telling me that that's what you're basing it off of, right?
Hey,
Yes.
Second place is a hell of a lot better than anyone else in the league. I finished above 8 other people.
That's true. You're consistently getting some money, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Team Mexico on the clock. Deebo Samuel's off the board, selected by the Valley of Death Vultures. Jesse, did you pick him up for his running or for his passing or receiving?
I like it all.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough for me. Team Mexico bookie on the clock here. What's going through your head, man?
I want to do it, but I also don't want to do this pick.
Oh, getting controversial in round 2.
I want to see
It's
you do it.
about that time. Let's see what kind of controversy are we stirring up inside the mind of young Ryan Bookout. What do we got here?
I'm so
It's not
curious.
controversial.
15 on the clock.
Not controversial. I'm just trying to.
Okay. CD Lamb.
I like
What
that.
was going through your
like
head?
him.
What was the controversy there?
I don't like Dallas. I don't think they're that good.
DeAndre Swift goes off the board to Travis Wargo.
He took him
A
quick.
Lion in the second round.
That was without second thought.
That was without second thought. Well, I believe he's doing something right now. That's why he's not here in the stream yet. So that's why I think it was so quick. He's probably doing a Q type thing right now. Luke on the clock. Luke, who was your first pick?
Mine was Justin Jefferson.
Okay. Wide receiver in the first. Second, will he go wide receiver, double up? Will he take a running back? I think that's what's most expected here. Let's see what we get.
Okay, he's a little
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Bones Jones.
Okay.
Nice pick. It's a nice pick. I like it.
For sure. That's definitely a nice pick.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Gonna
Into the
remove
Matrix.
this here for a second. Going to take you guys out of the Matrix real quick. On the clock here. Took a wide receiver in the first round. Let's see what I do here. Move off the board already. Okay. All right. Bolstered up the line this year. Still a really good team. We'll go with it. Joe Mixon, running back from Cincinnati, one of Jesse's guys. Not one of his personal guys, but, from his team. Hoping to get the best out of Joe this year. Here we go. I'll add it back to the stream, get the draft back on the board
It
for
was
you.
Jones or Joe
Is it up?
for me.
You guys see it? All right. Next up on the clock, we got Mitchell, Team Dacey. It is so confusing because you think it's Luke and it's not Luke.
I told him to change his name. He didn't change his name.
I don't think I've seen any out of the box what the fuck picks yet. And I'm kind of surprised by that, but
that makes me feel better.
it's still early. Javonte Williams, Denver running back to Team Dacey. And right away, Travis Kelce goes to Team O. Henry, or also known as Team Dylan. It's very awkward to call your team O. Henry if you don't have him.
Oh, shit. It's my turn.
And we're going to Team Nikki. Okay. Tyreek Hill. 2 studs right away. Derrick Henry and Tyreek Hill immediately creating problems. Look at this matrix I'm creating. This is incredible. I absolutely love that.
Wow, what the?
I absolutely love that.
QB, Kyler Murray.
All right, next up we have Kyler Murray goes
Oh my
to
gosh.
Team Nikki.
Wow.
Oh my God! And then right away, Josh Allen goes to O. Henry.
What is
Oh my
happening?
goodness. It is getting wild around here right now. Okay.
Barkley.
All right. And
Mitchell,
then he does
is
it.
that-
He does it. Luke, he took Saquon Barkley.
No,
Luke, he
Saquon.
took Saquon Barkley. What happens? What happens now? Your brother did it. Your brother did it. Now it's up to me. Now it's back to me. Oh my God. All right. Wow. Okay. A lot just happened. A lot
It's
just
a
happened.
blessing and a curse. Don't worry, Luke.
All right. Wow. The most controversial team in the league. No quarterback for a while. Give me Nick Chubb.
You son of a bitch.
Give me Nick Chubb.
Fuck you.
Had to do it to him. I'm sorry, Jake. He was probably your next pick, is what it sounds like.
He shouldn't have went that deep.
All right. Nick Chubb. Next up, we have Luke on the clock. What are you looking at, Luke? Where's your head? Can't hear you.
I'm looking at players that I could potentially pick up in this round.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Are you potentially landing on one with these last 15 seconds of this round?
Yes, I am.
What's he going to do? What's he going to do?
Oh,
Very
Leonard Fournette, running back of the
Sure.
Tampa Bay. And right after that, we get Keenan Allen from Team Wargo. Luke, how do you think Leonard Fournette's going to do this year, huh?
You know, I'm hoping he does
Oh,
good because, you know, I
man.
picked him. I need him to do good.
All right, then we got Team
What
Mexico
is-
taking James Conner. Bookie, thoughts on James Conner in the Arizona offense this year?
Good pick, Book.
He scores touchdowns.
Yes, he does. That's enough for me. Enough for me. Next up, we have another tight end coming off the board. Valley of Death Vultures. Jesse taking Mark Andrews. Jesse, do you think that he's going to run into the TJ Hawkinson problem where he's like the best wide receiver on the team, or you're confident that's not going to be a problem?
He will be the best receiver on the team, but I believe he's always been the best receiver on the team, and they haven't made answers for him. And he's entering his zone.
All right, Mark Andrews, another tight end off the board. I believe that's the second tight end of the draft off the board. Travis Kelce, the only other tight end taken so far. Next up, we have Hernandez is killing it, taking Mike Evans, Tampa Bay wide receiver. You got any worries with that O-line, Jake, this year? Same with Luke with Leonard Fournette, I guess.
No, as long as he catches the ball, we'll have no problems.
Yeah. No, honestly, Jay kind of answered my
All right, now
question.
we got back-to-back picks
A
from
little
Big Mike, so we got a little bit of time to fill here. A little bit of time to fill with Big Mike making some picks. Let's see if I can enter you into the Matrix and give you some funky jazz song.
Oh, God, please don't do it.
Just to keep you feeling good. So welcome to the Matrix of funky jazz. We'll get back to the draft. We got another quarterback off the board. We got Patrick Mahomes in round 3, pick number 10. Patrick Mahomes, and now he's up again. Big Mike, who are we gonna get? Any predictions here? I'm thinking a tight end, and Gronk's not available, so I think he's panicking.
It's probably not too far off of what's happening right now.
I think that's pretty. That's
Ooh,
gotta be pretty
okay,
accurate.
Mike. I like that pick, Big Mike.
Okay, T. Higgins. Somebody watched the Super Bowl last year. That's evident. And we go right back to Hernandez is killing it. Jake, can you give me some thoughts? Walk me through this pick. Monkey Jazz is playing. Walk me through it.
I'm looking at running backs right now.
Okay. All right.
I got a few in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Gore.
Oh, dude, I'm
Looking
sold.
at running
Tell me
backs
more.
right now. All right. Looking at running backs.
I
All
don't
right. We
know.
still got Zeke on the board. We got Dobbins on the board. Montgomery's still on the board with an iffy Chicago team. We got Clyde, Devin, Miles Sanders.
my
The Eagles might be
chances.
good. And Ezekiel Elliott gets taken off the board. Would you look at that? A certain someone might have told me in the car that they were taking them second overall, but they didn't. So shame on them, Nikki.
Had to snatch some of the good ones first.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm honestly
All right,
surprised
next up
he
on the
was
clock, we got
before
Team Mexico. Bucky. Here we go.
I'm so glad I can't make this throw.
Anyone got a prediction?
Bookie, it could be anybody. Not a fucking clue.
Also, we have Jesse sneaking in Cam Akers. I missed that completely. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good.
Kyle Pitts goes to Team Mexico. The wide receiver, tight end combination.
Man,
And it's followed up by an automatic Q from Team Morgo with Michael Pittman Jr. from Indianapolis. We got Barkneys coming up, which means enter the Matrix. See you later. Barkneys, who are you going to take?
okay. Okay, Luke.
AJ Brown from the Phillies, taking a Wargo type player with that one. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. All right, I'm on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Tailgate tanks. Well, it wouldn't be a tailgate if we weren't adding a little bit of Miami or LA to the fire. I got two guys in mind, both of which are wide receivers. I'm going to go with the guy that effed me over at least twice last year. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. Give me Mike Williams, wide receiver
I thought you were
from
going
the
Waddle
Los
for
Angeles
sure.
Chargers. I'll add that stream back there for you. Get that draft back up. You see it?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Someone had to say it. God, there's 6 people in here. I can't get a yes.
Sorry, I'm
Anyways, next up we have O. Henry. I'm on the clock in 5 picks. I love that you guys get to know that. Oh my goodness. All right, next up we have Jalen Waddle from Team JC. Okay, Jalen Waddle. He was the other guy I was looking at when I said I had 2 in mind, if anyone was wondering. All right, next up we got O. Henry. Can we get something good? I keep calling him O. Henry. It's got to be Team Dylan at this point. Terry McLaurin
Scary Terry.
from one of the most pitied franchises in the NFL right now, other than the Cleveland Browns and maybe the Houston Texans. The Lions are actually on the upward train. Washington, Terry McLaurin. Okay, Dylan, filling out that roster. Anybody want to give me a look on their roster right now, how they're looking? Someone want to give me an update? Anyone want to share? Feeling good?
I'm not gonna say I dislike mine.
Can you get a breakdown? I need to fill some airspace here, guys.
I got-
Come on, help me out.
I got Kamara and Zeke at filling in the back spots right now, and I got Diggs and Evans right now at the wide receiver spots.
Yeah, looking good, Jake. Looking good.
Sitting pretty for right now.
Definitely sitting pretty. Next up, we have Team Nikki taking Breece Hall off of the New York Jets, who honestly, if they're going to do anything this year, are going to do it off of the offense. I'm not going to lie. The only thing they have promising in their rookie department, honestly, is the running backs and the wide receivers, because their quarterback spot's been filled by Joe Flacco at this point.
Joe fucking
Nikki,
Flacco.
do you have any insight here onto what you're doing, other than the genius draft sheet that I may or may not have given you? You have a highlighter in your hand.
Yeah, I'm highlighting
It's
everyone I
genius.
have on my team.
You're really into it this year. I love that. Dylan talked too much shit. That's what it was.
Yep, you did.
All right, what are you looking at doing here? DJ Moore. Okay, that's what happened here. I missed it. DJ Moore. Okay, DJ Moore and Breece Hall. Nikki filling out that roster really nice this year. A lot of picks that you might not have thought she'd make.
Thanks. I know more than I did last year.
That's very good. Really forces fantasy football really makes you watch. It forces you to watch.
Yeah.
All right, next pick we have O. Henry taking Baltimore running back J.K. Dobbins. Hopefully he doesn't injure himself again this year. Any thoughts on that, guys?
I like that.
I like J.K. Dobbins, but I mean, hey, injury prone's injury prone. It's 50-50 shot with these guys.
It really is, though. It really is. All right, we got Team Daisy up on the board. We got Team Tycho up next. Enter the Matrix. Leave the Matrix. Okay. All right, we'll see who Team Daisy picks. I will definitely announce it to you, so you'll still have it there. I'll turn this funky jazz off in case anyone's getting pissed off in a second.
Raise your hand if you're feeling good about your team right now.
My hand's raised. You can't see me.
Respectfully.
I know.
Did anybody? How many people raise their hand? Did everybody raise their hand? Did anybody not raise their hand?
We all raised our hands.
Okay, cool. All right, next up, Brandon Cooks, Houston wide receiver, goes to Team Daisy. That is also Mitchell, for anyone that is confused. Mitchell takes Brandon Cooks. All right.
I don't know if I like that.
I'm on the clock here. I'm on the clock. Got to do a little bit of thinking.
Think faster.
I'm thinking as fast as I possibly can, you asshole. All right. Let's see. Still got a good amount of options. 25 seconds on the clock. What position do I think is going to be the most valuable? You're on a team that I don't really approve of, so I'm going to go with a guy that's throwing the ball to hopefully some good wide receivers this year. We're going to take Jerry Jeudy, Denver wide receiver, and that's going to be a stacked division this year. And cut.
Oh, Matrix again.
Time for you guys to help me fill some airways because my voice box is feeling it. Back to the draft.
Do you feel
Luke on the clock.
Who do we think Luke's gonna take?
Well,
Hopefully not the dude I want to take.
Yeah,
well, that would definitely poop on some plans.
Take the guy
That's for
Bookie wants, please.
sure.
There's a couple dudes I want though. I want one more than others. What if I don't want one more than
I
others?
don't even know who we want.
He's blowing
know
my mind
who I
right
want.
now.
That wasn't him.
I want everyone to know.
On the clock, next up, we have Team Mexico taking Justin Herbert. I love Justin Herbert.
That's the dude I wanted.
That's the guy I wanted.
Justin
That's who.
Herbert.
That
Well,
was
see, I called it was gonna happen at some point that you took somebody I wanted and you did it right there.
That's the dude I wanted. You so crazy.
God damn it!
I know who I want now too.
All right. Let's get back into it here.
I
Lamar
don't
Jackson
know.
goes to the Valley of Death Vultures. Hopefully he gets some running yards this year for you. Not thinking it's going to be a lot through the air this year. What was the analysis there? How do you feel about it?
I have to. That's a no-brainer
What'd you say?
right there.
I said he's gonna throw
Whoa.
it right to the Panthers.
Whoa. Whoa.
All right, next up we have Big Mike. Oh, Tom Brady goes to Hernandez is killing it.
Fuck you,
Tom
Mike.
Brady goes to Hernandez is killing it, and I feel like that's a reason to enter the Matrix, go to the branding, find all the way up here.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
And back to the draft. All right,
Oh,
Clyde
that's
Edwards-Helaire goes to Team Big Mike. Decent running back option there. The Kansas City Chiefs will be interesting this year, that's for sure. All right, next up, Big Mike on the clock again. Still on the clock, I should say. Still on the clock. What are we going to get from Big Mike? DK Metcalf.
That's a good pick.
It is a good pick. It is, when he got locked down last year, though, he got locked down. He had some pretty bad games last year, and he had Russell Wilson throwing him the football half those games. I know half of those were Geno Smith, but half of those games were with Russell Wilson, and it did not look very good. And it did not produce very good when it came to points.
You know what?
What, Jake?
I like him. Marquis Brown. That's who my next pick is.
Okay, Marquis Brown, also playing for Arizona this year. One of the guys that dropped a lot of balls, a lot of touchdowns last year. Hopefully, doesn't drop them this year.
Comeback season.
You think this is the comeback season? That's the analysis.
That's what I believe.
Okay, all right, for sure.
Like I know if I could drop a lot of balls, shit, I'd be working my ass off to make sure I don't drop them next year.
That's very true, especially on a new team. Got to impress the new coaches.
Team of that caliber, you want to play, you better be good.
All right, next up, we have Elijah Mitchell going to Team Mexico. Bookie, what's the strategy there?
I like him.
You like him?
He gets a lot of touches. He gets a couple 100-yard games and some touchdowns.
Definitely.
And there's not many other starting running backs left. So
that also. Let's see. What do we have left? We have Josh Jacobs, Singletary, Sanders, Hunt, Stevenson, Harrison, Pierce, Chase Edmonds. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Let's go back to all positions. Next up, the next best position available, Deontay Johnson. We had Cortland Sutton go in the last round to Team Wargo. We have Team Barkneys on the clock. Enter Matrix mode. Exit Matrix mode. Let's see. Who are you going to take, Luke? What's going on? Luke, I cannot hear you if you are speaking. Dalton Schultz, Dallas tight end. Something you just love to see. Luke, can I get some analysis here? Can I get some thoughts, some words, something?
Well, I just wanted to maybe snag a tight end before all the top fucking barely any get sniped off.
I can't say he's wrong. I mean, there's only a handful of decent tight ends in the league.
All right, I'm taking Josh Jacobs of Las Vegas, another running back to fill my team. And Mitchell replies with a Gabriel Davis, Buffalo wide receiver, goes to Team Gacy. Gabriel Davis, definitely a solid pickup. Great wide receiver. Definitely had his coming out year last year. He had that 3 touchdown, or was it 4 touchdown game? I can't remember.
It was 4
touchdown game. Yeah. Gabriel Davis is definitely a good pickup. Next up on the clock, we have Dylan with O. Henry.
You guys got me thinking hard in this draft.
How hard, Jesse?
Man.
Gabe Horn hard? Tell me how hard.
Gabe Bukaki hard.
Oh, shit.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
I'm confused.
Don't act confused. You know exactly what's going on.
All right, let's get back to the draft here. Gabriel Davis. Next up, we have Darnell Mooney, Chicago wide receiver, going in round 6, pick 9 to O. Henry. My goodness, Nikki, you got 2 back-to-back picks now coming in round 7. What positions are you looking at?
Right now I'm doing a running back.
Okay, next up we have Kareem Hunt, Cleveland running back, going to Team Nikki, the most controversial team in the NFL, the Cleveland running back. Kareem Hunt goes to Team Nikki. What about this next pick?
I don't know.
There's a lot of names I see, so
There are a lot of names still on the board here. A lot of names still on the board. What are we doing?
I don't know.
We got 18. 17, 16. It's counting down. Amari Cooper, another Cleveland player, goes to Team Nicky. You know they're not going to have a quarterback for a little while. It's going to be a little interesting over there. Next up, we have O. Henry with pick 62, round 7 of 16. Taking Chris Godwin, Tampa Bay wide receiver, goes to O. Henry. Team Daisy moves to next up. That means we enter the Matrix. We exit the Matrix. Next up, George Kittle gets drafted to Team Daisy. Look at those apples. They're everywhere. All right. I'm banking on something. Not yet. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do it yet. It's not. Honestly, I realized how gutsy it sounded when I was going to say it out loud, so I'm not going to go through that. All right.
I come on, I want you to do it. I want to know what you were going to do.
No, shut your mouth.
Come on, do it.
Don't talk to me like that.
You know you want to.
Don't talk to me like that. You talk to me too much.
Stop me. Can't do nothing over
I'm taking Dak.
Ew.
Oh,
I'm taking Dak. Taking Dak.
It's okay, Luke. It's okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You did him dirty. You did him dirty.
You know
Damn
where
it.
we're going. Why are we acting?
All right.
I was running out of time. It was in the moment. I forgot.
Well, we already know he's a dog. Probably changing my team name now.
Yup. Right comment. Yup.
Run steady! Come home, baby!
Muted, mate.
Wow. All right. Y'all are going to make me do it.
Fucky, don't do it.
He shouldn't be on the board anymore.
No, don't do it.
He shouldn't be on the board anymore.
I like it.
34 projected, obviously give or take, but like still at 67.
Wow, those last two picks went fast. Oh boy.
Jesse and I are up with our shit.
Yeah, we know what we want. We're just making sure no one else picks them.
Come on,
Oh man. Oh god, I don't know
Jacob
what to
Donovan
do.
on the clock.
I don't know what to do.
You're muted, mate.
I'm not muted.
No, Tyler is.
Oh.
I was saying I know who I need to pick.
Fuck it.
I just can't move around on the screen because it'd be very evident.
Can't go away from what I've always done.
Oh, I can't wait till we play, Jake. In a manner, I say Brown eats while TJ Hawkinson starves.
Well, he starves.
Say what you want to say,
Like
man.
Aaron Rodgers.
I believe in myself.
The 2 quarterbacks in 8 rounds. Okay.
Aaron.
You know what? He's
Rodgers
been with me
goes to
for a
Big
few
Mike.
years in a couple different leagues. I gotta ride with him still.
Who else do we got? We got running backs left. We got Singletary,
Don't do
Sanders,
it, Jesse.
Harris. Not a lot of backs.
Don't do it.
Still got some good receivers left.
Don't do it, Jesse.
I'm not doing it.
Tight
Don't worry.
ends.
I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. It's okay. I promise.
Don't do it. Okay.
Valley of Death Vultures takes Devontae Smith. Had a good rookie year. Next up, Team Mexico takes Allen Robinson, wide receiver in L.A., playing for the
I
Rams.
love it. I thought about
Wargo takes Singletary.
Smith.
Okay.
I
Okay,
had
Team
to.
Wargo takes Singletary, another running back off the board. Next up, A.J. Dillon,
Get that
Green Bay
hand
running back
cuff.
off the board.
Let's get that handcuff.
Handcuff. What are you handcuffing?
He's got Aaron Jones and Dylan.
Who does?
Luke.
That's something.
Scared. That's that McCaffrey backup.
All right, enter Matrix. I'm on the board next
No
here.
fear.
Yaga.
No fear.
My nutsack hurts.
All right, I'll take Zach Ertz off the board. Arizona tight end off the board. Next up, we got Team Dacey.
I like that.
We got Team Dacey next up here. What are we gonna see? I'm gonna give you a little EDM break here. I'm gonna give you
God.
some muck.
Kills my eyes.
It's building for Team Dacey. 15 on the clock. And we get Rashad Bateman. Okay, Rashad Bateman, Baltimore wide receiver. There has to be some wide receiver in Baltimore you can throw the ball to. So he goes with Rashad Bateman, Baltimore wide receiver, with round 8, pick number 8. And we're back to O. Henry on the clock. 35 seconds remaining with this pick. What's Dylan gonna pull out of the back pocket?
He's feeling ballsy, he said. Very ballsy.
Oh, okay. But how ballsy is the question?
Phenomenal question.
Thank you.
Still on tight ends.
He said very ballsy. That's the only thing he said.
All right.
So ballsy.
Justin Tucker taking a kicker in round 8 of
What
the
the
draft.
Fuck.
He was feeling insanely ballsy.
I've done some stupid things in a draft before, but god damn.
Excuse me, folks. I'm so sorry.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
That's just I feel like you just need to go through the playlist here.
I'm confused.
All right, that about sums that up.
Take him out.
For real. Next up, we have Team Nikki taking Pat Fryermuth, Pittsburgh tight end. I know you don't know shit about what you're doing right now, and that is beautiful. But next up, Team Nikki has a back-to-back pick. What are we looking at for this back-to-back, Nikki? Where are we at? What position?
I think I'm going back to another quarterback.
Oh, another quarterback. Another quarterback coming off the board. Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia quarterback in the Prove It year. That's a very, very good pick.
Thank you. I'm getting better.
Next up, O. Henry. What will O. Henry provide for the people? Does anybody have any guesses?
A defense.
I mean, based on the last shit that we saw, I mean, that wouldn't be the most outside of the box thing, in my opinion.
He's gonna go defense.
Just to remind everybody.
Dylan's special. Everybody.
Oh, he's very special.
You see it now.
Such a special kid.
His specialness is elite.
All right. Well, it's me. I don't know why I did that. 45 ticks on the clock. Tony Pollard was the last pick, Dallas running back, in case anybody wanted to know. Luke could have told you that, but I'll tell you that.
I like that Renfro pick. That was insane, though. That was fun.
I'm going to go with Adam Thielen out of Minnesota.
Eat a dick.
I'm sorry, but at the same time, I definitely don't apologize.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you.
All right, let's see. What do we got next? Next up, we got Miles Sanders, Philadelphia running back, going to Team Wargo. It's only appropriate that Team Wargo takes a Philadelphia
Totally
player.
possible.
It only makes perfect sense.
He could end up doing something, but like he said himself, don't take me in fantasy.
He did say that. So, what does Travis do? Turns around, takes him in fantasy. Thank you, Travis. Now we don't have to. All right, Bucky, you're next up. What do you got?
I don't know.
You got any gaps? You need your maybe some support space? What position are you looking at? Can you give me something?
No.
Okay, that's fair. All right, 5 seconds. Team Mexico selects with the fucking I don't know how many pick in this draft. Alan Lazard had to pick a Packer.
No, that's not why. Give me wide receiver number 1.
I had to say it. You know it was coming out of my mouth.
I can go without a Packer.
It may or may not be the reason. I will support that. It may or may not be the reason. I'm sorry. But next up, we have Jesse on the clock. Can you give me any more insight than Bookie did? I got straight nose.
Listen, they didn't pay this man all this money for him not to go crazy. Like he gotta have some weeks. He gotta have some weeks.
Okay, Christian Kirk, Jacksonville wide receiver, adding some help there for Lawrence. Definitely needed. I think that's a pretty good pick. I mean, he's easily moving into the 1-2 spot there in Jacksonville, so good pickup. Next up, we have Hernandez is killing it, taking Michael Thomas. Jake, do you think he's going to play all year?
Yes.
I took him. I respect that.
If he does,
you guys give me some dialogue.
If he does, for whatever reason, miss at the beginning of the year, he'll play majority of this year. I fully believe that. He can stay healthy. I trust him.
You agree with that, Jesse?
I heard that, and I agree. I do think he'll play at least 13 games.
Easy.
All right. Next couple picks we have are from Big Mike, and that is Ramondre Stevenson, New England running back, and Cole Kmet, Chicago tight end, both going to Team Big Mike. If I have to make a comment, I have to say I'm not worried about those picks. If I had to make a comment. Does anybody else care to make a comment?
Yeah, I ain't worried.
My comments is I'm backing yours. Like those two don't worry me.
Pick up some backups early? What's going on? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna go. My next pick. I want to go with someone who I trusted very dearly last season and who helped me out for a lot of these games. Cordell Patterson.
Okay, Cordell Patterson. He definitely had to be the dual threat last year, almost a triple threat. He almost played tight end a couple times. I feel like, but they had Kyle Pitts, so it was okay. But other than that, it was getting a little skeptical at times.
Jesse, don't take my pick.
All right, next up we have the Vultures and then Team Mexico.
Don't take my pick.
Bookie's pick.
I don't think I'm gonna take your pick, Bookie. We went through this last time. You good?
Don't take it.
You good?
We'll see.
You good?
Joe Burrow, Cincinnati quarterback.
You literally took it.
No.
Oh, you motherfucker! You took mine too. Damn it! It matters. My next pick's in 20 fucking.
This guy. All right, Team Mexico. Pick just got stolen, so did you have a backup or are you kind of up in the air now?
I got like 5 guys.
All right, for sure. You can always come
I'm ready to watch my Q just diminish to 0 in this
Take him.
next run of picks.
Take him, Bucky. Do it. That guy.
That one guy that he's looking at.
I'll see you in week 7.
Yo.
All right, next up we have D-Hop.
Week 7.
And followed by Tyler Lockett. Bookie, give me the D-Hop analysis. When he comes back, what's the game plan?
Oh, he'll be starting week 7.
Oh, for sure. Oh, we all know that. What's
Top
happening
5
after
receiver in the league.
Okay.
Top 5 in the league.
All right, let's see. What do we got here? Next up, like I said, Tyler Lockett from Seattle went to Team Wargo with the last pick. I'm on the clock in 1 pick. Luke, you're up right now. I don't know if you're muted, but we got you on the clock right now. Luke, are you there?
Oh,
I physically see you're there. 5 seconds.
Mentally there.
Ooh,
Brandon Ayuk.
I was just looking at that man.
Give me something on that, Luke. Give me something.
Well, you see, I got myself in a little pickle because a couple motherfuckers wanted to take some motherfuckers I had queued up. So then I'm searching. I'm just like, you know what? Ayuk ain't the worst choice out of this group of motherfuckers here that I have in front of me.
All right, I'm going to go with Mike Gesicki with my round 10 pick number 7. I'm going to take another tight end, get my tight end position locked down, in my opinion, with Zach Ertz and Mike Gesicki.
I like that pick.
I feel solid with those two. Offenses this year. That's where I'm at headspace-wise with those 2 picks.
I like Gesicki a lot.
I like Gesicki too. He was really carrying his weight load when he had to.
He's a solid tight end.
He really is. I think he's become one of the top 5 in the league, in my opinion.
I wouldn't go that far. Top 10, yeah, easy.
Well, give me 5 more. Give me 5 other than Mike.
Kelsey.
That's 1.
Dude, hold on. I need a list.
2 easy.
You're too stupid. I need a list.
There's 2 or 3 easy.
Can't even name top 3. Invalid.
Can't even name top 3, but it doesn't list him as top 5.
No.
Buzzer.
Don't you dare buzzer me.
I'm going there.
Don't you, dude, fuck.
You got 3 seconds to name 5.
I can't find a list
3,
fast enough. Just do
0.
it.
Failure.
I'll prove my point next time I see you.
I want to teabag him, lad. I want to teabag him like it's Modern Warfare 2.
For the uninitiated at home, what is teabagging?
I want to squat as close to his head as I possibly can without the ref shouting at me.
Okay.
Just squat up and down like I'm on Modern Warfare.
Bro, someone who's listening, type in chat. Come on, do it. You know I'm right. There's no way he's top 5. He's good. He's not top 5.
No one's coming to your defense.
No one's coming to your defense, and no one in this chat has disagreed with me. Next up, we have Trey Lance, San Francisco quarterback, going to Team Dacey. Trey Lance needs a fucking haircut. I don't know if you guys have seen the most recent pictures of Trey Lance or the most recent interview, but if you haven't, please look it up. That man needs a haircut. But Trey Lance goes to Team Dacey, and Damian Harris goes to Team Dylan, who really, really, really needs a name change.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? That's what I mean.
You know what I mean. What do you mean?
His name
This is despicable.
It's like he's trying to, say.
Dylan just needs to make it something Travis Kelce related.
I miss you.
Kenneth
All
Walker.
right. Next up, we have Kenneth Walker the third going to Team Nikki. You know you took a Spartan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a Michigan fan, but
go green.
I may be a Michigan fan, but he's good. So hopefully he,
they do have a good running
something.
back room in Seattle.
I can't say I don't respect that.
Got my pick. No one take it.
I don't know if I will.
So I
don't know where you're looking, so I don't know.
You know what? You took one of mine. I took one of yours. It's fine.
I'm looking like
that sounds fair.
Thousands. Keith Smith, backup former fullback.
I'm sorry. Are we looking? Hold on. Let me see if I can find your pick.
1,006.
Maybe Antonio Gandy Golden.
Yeah.
By week 14. He might get some playing time this year.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe like the third
he looks pretty solid.
Vikings.
Look at him. He's wearing number 18. Got a clean cut and everything. He's a free agent, which means he could go elsewhere. Plenty of opportunity for Antonio Gandy Golden this year, guys. Plenty of opportunity.
I don't want Miami's fullback. He went to Wisconsin.
Oh, got some fantasy bias playing in here.
He hurdled a guy in college, so he's legit.
Okay, so he's clearly he's the man.
He hurdled a guy in college.
Hey,
and next up we have Team Nicky just casually took Daniel Carlson while I was fucking around. You took a kicker? That's cool. All right.
Ew.
You're ew, Jake.
Hey.
Wow. Didn't know.
And then we have Henry taking Elijah Moore, wide receiver for the New York Jets. And we have Team Dacey coming up. We're going to enter the Matrix. We're going to exit the Matrix. And I'm going to go back to there. All right.
Excuse me. Come on, Mitchell, pick someone.
Come on, Team Dacey.
Yeah.
Give us something good. Elijah Moore, the last pick. Robert Woods, Tennessee wide receiver, goes to Team Dacey. I forgot that man went to Tennessee. Anybody got some thoughts on how Robert Woods is going to do this year?
I like that pick. He could do solid. They really don't have a standout receiver one.
I think he'll fit nice in Tennessee.
I do as well.
Question is, who is Ty going to pick?
With 35 ticks of the clock, within 35, we'll figure that out.
Well, it's 30 now.
I'm thinking of filling my backup quarterback slot or my fucking sub quarterback spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got a couple guys in mind. One of them I think has the chance to have a blow up year. And I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. And
I know who you're taking.
Say fuck it.
And I disagree with it. I knew it. I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Tua Tagovailoa.
As soon as you said QB.
What do you think on that, Bucky? Give me your opinion. I just want to hear it.
I think he's going to have a shitty year.
Why? He's got all the weapons he needs.
It doesn't matter.
So, if he's good enough, why not?
If you can't execute, what's the point of having the weapons, though?
Well, if you
got to show me you're good enough.
Well, maybe he will.
Yeah,
I hope he does.
Till then,
I really hope he does.
I got Herbert. Chilling,
Please.
So
Yeah, no, I love Herbert. Herb Daddy is amazing. He was one of the two I was looking at for my first quarterback pick.
Who wants to trade for Herbert?
Stop it.
Stop
it. Let it end first. Stop
Who wants
it.
to trade for Herbert?
All right. Next up, we have the Bills defense going to Captain Barkley's. I believe that's the first defense off the board in round 11 of the draft.
Lost the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, single-handedly lost the AFC Championship game. Dylan, if you're out there watching while you're at work, I know that hurts you a little bit. That game was so tough.
Who took Stafford?
Who took Stafford? Travis Wardle took Stafford, and James Cook, Buffalo running back, goes to Team Mexico.
Oh,
I like that James Cook pick, Bookie.
Me too.
Wardle can suck a chode.
Whoa.
No need
you know how far you'd have to bend down in order to get there? Oh, shit. I said that. All right. Next up, James Cook goes to Team Mexico. Tyler Higbee, Los Angeles Rams tight end, and the tight end on my Madden team. I said I wouldn't buy it, but I fucking bought it. Tyler Higbee goes to the Valley of Death Vultures. Is that strictly because Matthew Stafford's one of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the NFL? Or is that just I'm sorry.
No! Oh my god! I just totally fat fingered that one.
Oh! Can I know what was supposed to happen? I'm so
Fucking
sorry.
the Joku.
Ooh, that's a big difference.
Oh my god! I hate
Oh.
No!
I'm so sorry, Jake.
I'm in picks.
And then the defense goes to the Saints. The Saints go to Big Mike also.
Oh god, fucking
Jake, what the fluff? Use your pinky.
Oh, my fat sausage hands.
I've literally been going like
the most precise stop you could possibly have, Jesse.
Oh, then he took the fucking tight end I wanted. Or no, wait.
Fuck him. I wanted Mcpherson.
Me too.
Okay, I'm good.
Well, you had no chance, Jake.
The fuck? I wanted him.
Never mind. It's whatever. Fuck.
All right, next up we have Evan McPherson going to Cincinnati and Derek Carr, Las Vegas quarterback, getting that backup quarterback spot. Who's your other quarterback? Going to Hernandez is killing it.
My other quarterback's Brady.
Okay, Brady and Carr. That's a good combination.
Pretty solid.
What do you think about that story? I don't know if we talked about it too much on the podcast recently, but I'd like to talk about it now. When the story came out with Dana White, when they had the Gronk brothers on the UFC, that they said Tom Brady was supposed to go to Las Vegas, him and Gronk, and then it all got blown up by the head coach, John Gruden. Luke and Jake, I want to hear from both of you guys on that.
Jesse, you took my pick.
Oh no! Again.
I could have saw that trade going through. To be honest,
wouldn't that have been nuts? Like Dana White set it up for Tom Brady and Gronk to head to Las Vegas. But John Gruden didn't want them.
He just did. He wanted nothing to do with them.
He didn't want them on the team. He didn't want to do it. He was like, "No, I got Derek Carr. I don't want to do it."
What a dumbass! Oh, I almost said a no word. What a dumbass! That's a no-brainer trade. If any team with Tom Brady is automatically a championship team.
Pretty much.
You put them on the Lions, I guarantee you they go to the conference final.
No.
Guarantee.
Buddy wasn't a Brady believer. He was a Brady hater.
That's a statement.
No, I believe in Brady, but not.
He's like Sidney Crosby. You can hate him, but you got to respect his game.
I'm talking about the coach.
I do respect Brady's game, but I don't think he'd take the Lions that far.
I was talking about the coach bookie.
Oh, I know. I'm talking to Donaldin.
Oh, see, I took what Luke said a different way.
I'm going to take the Ravens defense with my next pick, and that's not an important one, so I hope nobody cares. And then Dameon Pierce goes, Houston running back, to Team Dacey.
I like that, Dacey. I like that pick a lot. Respect it.
That is also Mitchell. Good job, Mitchell.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, fuck you.
Got me in the
fuck you, Dylan.
You're in your own matrix, Jesse.
Yeah, got me in the 12th round.
And then we have O. Henry taking the Packers defense.
Yeah, I'm going to give him so much shit for that.
Why would you do that?
Because they're going to have an elite defense this year.
You're going to give him shit for it, though?
Yeah, because he hates the Packers.
Yeah, I just didn't see that coming. I figured he'd take anybody but, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So he gets shit for it because he hates the Packers.
You should just text him every time something good happens for the Packers defense.
No.
Just to remind him that 1, the Packers are good, and 2, fuck you. I don't know.
Well, it is always fuck Dylan.
And then Nikki takes the Cowboys defense. Okay, that's a good pickup, especially when one of the worst cornerbacks in the league averages about 1 interception a game, and they do have one of the most elite middle linebackers though right now with Micah Parsons. I like Micah Parsons a lot.
Micah Parsons is very good.
And then you follow it up with Chase Claypool. Okay.
I'm honestly surprised he's still ill. He's usually
He is a decent wide receiver. He was good last year, but that was barring some injury. Kirk Cousins then goes to O. Henry.
Ew.
Have you guys seen that meme on Twitter where it's like there's all these different types of Kirk Cousins quarterbacks, and it's just like elite Kirk Cousins, average Kirk Cousins, strong Kirk Cousins, and it's just different quarterbacks throughout the years, but they're all Kirk Cousins.
No.
Dude, it's one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen. And it's just like the league is just full of Kirk Cousins. And it's just this type of Kirk Cousins, that type of Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins this, Kirk Cousins that. And I'm like, oh my God, it makes so much sense. Like it fits so well that I was like, okay, you know what? I'm here for it.
My pick is not going to be up. No.
Next pick we have is Michael Gallup going from Dallas to Team Daisy. And that is not Luke.
Curious to what Mitchell's team's looking like.
You can look.
Go check it out.
You can check it out.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
You can check it out.
Good.
Ty, you've got a much different team compared to last year.
I do. We took a much different approach, and we're awake this year. It feels good to be alive, Jake. It feels good to be alive. I'm going to take another running back. And I'm going Lions.
It does feel good to draft your team.
Slash Packers. I like Jamal Williams. His energy is too high this season not to get his ass in the end zone.
He has elite energy.
I love this motherfucker, Bookie.
He has elite energy.
Love him.
So did I. I loved him when he was on
Green Bay. I know you haven't watched any of Hard Knocks, but have you seen any of the Jamal Williams clips on Twitter?
Travis?
Yes.
He was on Green Bay for a while, so I know what he's like.
Okay. I will personally send you the clips, and you can just tell me if this is why you loved him.
He has just elite energy, bro. He's always dancing, always vibing.
Bro, he's great with the fans, and he's great when it comes to like the team needs this type of energy. He's got that type of energy ready. Like
he's high on life, I swear.
I love it. I wish I was more like Jamal Williams. You know, if there's one Lion, I was like, I wish I was more like this guy. Never in a million years would it be Jared Goff, but Jamal Williams, 100%.
I'm high on life.
No, you're not.
Minus the life.
Wow.
Well, okay, not that way.
Other boy.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
That's exactly why.
Our special friend Jake.
Oh, you took the Bucs defense. Go fuck yourself. God damn it.
Oh, the Bucs defense goes to the belly of death vultures. We got some beef.
God damn it.
Hey, Bucky.
Yeah.
You got a pretty little squad over there.
I know.
Yeah, Bucky looks real nice.
I know what I'm doing.
Bucky is always drafted well.
I know what I'm doing. Just wait. I'm about to bounce back with the great pick.
Fuck, okay.
I'm confident she's going to be there, too. She.
Hard on the she.
Yeah.
Caps, all caps on the she.
I'm glad you noticed my she statement.
It was important, actually.
It was the most important.
That's what I was thinking, too. It was probably the most important part of that whole thing.
I just hope she's not gone.
She'll be waiting for you.
I hope she is.
Unless Jesse has something to say about it, because I feel like that's
she's
where your
in
biggest concern is.
Thousands. She's a free agent.
She's a free agent kick returner.
It's actually a backup kicker.
I'll be there. Heard a Bookie.
Big Mike better not take
Look at all those kickers. Look at all those flexes. Look at all those positions.
Young Ho.
Next up, we have Young Ho Koo going to Hernandez is killing it.
Great
That man
pick.
just continued to make SportsCenter when he was kicking last year. So, I mean, that's all the more reason to take him, right? I mean, some of the reasons were good. Some were not so good. He did have his rough patch, but good kicker in the NFL.
Hands down, one of the top 5 in my opinion.
Name 4 better.
Buzzer.
Well, just do it.
Name 4 better. Name 4 better.
Yeah.
I just.
Oh, would you look at that?
I am.
All right, 12 on the clock. Got 10. 10 ticks.
Don't take him from me.
What's he gonna do? Will he pick you? Marquis Valdez Scanling goes to the Valley of Death Vultures. I have a slight feeling that might have been Bookie's pick.
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
I didn't know if it was because of the MVS Packers love. I had a feeling.
Drake London.
Okay. All right.
Still available all day.
I'm going to go back. All right. Then we got Drake London, Dawson Knox, and Irv Smith Jr. just flying off the board here. So I'm up. You know, sometimes you watch SpongeBob on accident on Nickelodeon, and
all the time.
SpongeBob has a phrase that he says, and it's "all reliable." And in my opinion, when it comes to this position, this is all reliable.
Prater.
Matt fucking Prater, baby. All reliable.
That's a good pick.
Especially because I feel like Arizona's going to need to be kicking this year.
Chargers D.
More than they want to be.
I'm ready for my next pick, guys. Get to me.
Oh, we're ready for your next pick, Bookie.
I'm a ways away.
I'm so ready that I'm feeling funky about it.
Hey, cheers.
I'm feeling funky about it, Bookie.
I like that pick.
Muted.
Boo. Who is Nikki gonna pick? I don't know.
No.
She's getting draft advice from Ty right now.
They took my pick. I know my next pick. It's okay. I got options.
Boom, boom, boom. 30, 29, 28.
How is Dylan's team looking? It's ass. I'm tipping over his squad.
Tyler, you have been muted for so long, and I keep trying to tell you, and you don't hear me.
Thank you. I love you. I wasn't even in the stream.
Oh.
Anyways. There's Dylan's team for those of you that didn't.
Ooh, Pickens. I like that.
but we'll be back.
Ty's on the clock. He's got to go into the Matrix.
Gotta go into the Matrix. You know the drill, Bookie.
Hey, are we playing PPR?
This is PPR, yes, sir.
I drafted that way.
Okay, so did I. If you didn't draft for PPR, sorry, but yeah, that's what this is.
I just kind of assumed.
Yeah.
I know my pick.
You know what? With the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's strictly based on the quarterback. I took Sky Moore, since I know it's not on the screen yet. I took Sky Moore with that pick. It is strictly based on the quarterback, but I think that Patrick Mahomes and Sky Moore with his speed, although he is a late round pick out of Western Michigan, will be able to get the job done for Patrick Mahomes when need be. He'll be like a Hardman case, and it'll take a couple years for him to really build in this league, but he'll get there. Luke, you're on the clock next.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you got 18 seconds, boy.
Yes, I do.
Did anyone said Team Mexico? I'm feeling the chunky jazz. I just feel like I didn't realize it was this long to Bookie's next pick.
Hey, it's coming.
4 ticks.
I got it.
Kadarius Toney, New York Giants wide receiver, goes to Captain Barkneys. And Tyler Bass, Buffalo kicker, goes to Team Wargo. Next up, Team Mexico.
You know how you talked about old reliable?
Yeah, old reliable. For
Okay,
sure.
well, I'm going old reliable for the quarterback position.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing you.
And he's coming off an ACL tear and is going to prove that he's a top 7 tight end in the league.
Mr. Big Bob. I forgot you love Big Bob, and I forgot about Big Bob. But if you guys also haven't seen the Big Bob commercials, check that out. Go
Coming
ahead,
off
Jesse.
an ACL, he's going to be elite.
I hope Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy, but when he isn't, someone needs to replace him.
I like that. I like that pick a lot.
Next up, we have Deontay, or I don't know if I want to say that right. Dante, is that Dante?
Deontay.
Or Deontay. Deontay Foreman. Carolina running back goes to the Valley of Death Vultures. Jesse, can I get some insight on that Deontay Foreman pick?
If McCaffrey's out, McCaffrey gets injured, something happens, he has a brighter shot than trouble who's efficiently running the offense.
Why would you say that? Christian McCaffrey never gets injured.
Exactly, but like this in case it could happen.
No, I hear you. I hear you for sure. All right, next up, we have Hernandez is killing it, taking DJ Chark, Detroit wide receiver. Jake, how do you think that DJ Chark is going to perform this year? Is Jake still here? Do we still have Jake? Did we lose Jake? Oh, no, we have him. Hold on. I'll fix this.
Am I back?
Right. Yeah, you're back.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Insight. DJ Chark. How do you think he's going to do this year on the Lions? Only ever seen him as a Jaguar.
You had an upside to him on the Jaguars. I know Jared Goff isn't my favorite quarterback. Lions aren't the greatest team.
No,
not
the greatest.
But I think
the upside's on the offense this year for the Lions.
I think he still has that upside to him. I think he can bring something this year, not just for me, but for the Lions.
For sure. Good insight. Thank you, Jake.
Anytime.
You know.
All right.
I think
Jake,
it's
back on the clock again. 50 seconds. Jahan Dotson from Big Mike, Washington wide receiver out of Penn State, his rookie year. Honestly, I think he'll be a great wide receiver in the NFL. Give him a couple of years. Jahan Dotson goes to Big Mike. And Jake's back on the clock. 30 ticks remaining. We're getting into the thick of it now. Round 16 of 16. Who's going to be the game-changing last pick?
I know mine.
We're gonna go with him.
We're gonna go with Rashad Penny.
All right, boys.
Rashad Penny's still playing, right? He's not the one that
I got retired. 2 people on go with.
Yeah, he's still good.
He retired.
He's gonna have a good fucking year.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
Rondell Moore. He got in the end zone a
6
couple
weeks.
times.
He's gonna have a good year.
Oh, for sure.
Or at least a good.
Travis goes with a Steelers defense for that
last. Got D-Hop too. So when D-Hop returns, he's gone.
James Robinson goes to Captain Barknees. James Robinson. Is that the former Michigan quarterback, or is that someone else?
Someone else.
Denard Robinson.
Yeah.
My bad. I was like, wait a second.
James Robinson had a stud rookie year and then blew it last year, really.
They didn't play him last year.
Was that why? Who'd they play over him? I don't remember.
I'm going to take Marvin Jones Jr. with my last pick.
This was a nice draft, guys.
This was a solid draft so far.
I'm ready for the
almost done. Couple left.
I'm ready for the preseason predictions.
I'm about talking bad shit based off of it.
Robbie Gold. Oh, Henry and Team Nikki have the last 2 picks of the draft. They started this draft, and they will end this draft. Let's see who Dylan takes. Who are we going to get, Ellen? Come on. This can't be that difficult. McCole Hardman, Kansas City wide receiver, goes to Team
I like that pick.
Dylan.
I like that.
And Nikki, you are on the clock with your last pick in this
Antonio
year's
Brown.
draft. Okay. Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel is the last pick of this year's Ride the Tide Sports Podcast Fantasy Football Draft. All right, after the draft, we are here back now. How do you guys feel looking at your teams now after the draft? Quick glance. Luke, let's start with you, Luke. You're muted. What do you got?
Of course I am. Why am I not muted? I got Russ Daddy. I got a couple other guys that I like. 5th round pick, middle of the pack. I like what I got for the position I was in. Felt like I did a good job. And yeah.
All right, Bookie. I know you said you think you're elite. You got any other comments?
I think I'm going to meet Jesse in the finals.
Ooh! Ooh! I like that talk. Because I feel nice. Feel nice over here. They sleeping on my boy Chase Edmonds. I don't know why they acting like he's not the starting running back in Miami. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here.
He definitely just might be. I don't know why they be sleeping on him that much. Nikki, how about you?
I feel pretty good. I feel a lot better than I did last year. I know more this year. I think I did pretty good for not having any help, period. I think I'm pretty good.
Jake?
I'm liking my team.
Hernandez ain't killing
it. Get out of here. That extra bold prediction of you and Bookie in the championship ain't going to come true. Don't worry.
You can't beat me.
You can't beat me.
This ain't last year's team.
You can't beat me.
Don't make me have to be your Michael.
I see you projected 9th in the league right now by ESPN.
Where we at?
You're going to trust the ESPN?
Can I pull that up to show?
I see you at 9th.
Do it. Go ahead. It ain't gonna. That's not where I'm finishing.
Hold on. I'll pull it up here.
Hey, what does last place have to do?
We should probably figure that out right now.
Now that my mind's on it.
All right, now that everybody's thinking about it, we're going to run a commercial real quick because I feel the need to do it. And if anyone has a good idea, spit it out when we come back, all right?
What's going on, guys? Tyco here, taking a quick break in the action to tell you about sixpackcoverage.com. You can go on there and check out all your favorite sports, finance, food and travel, fitness, and entertainment podcasts. They've got it all on there, as well as content from all of your favorite colleges, with more on the way and more added every day. So make sure you check that out, as well as the merchandise tab. Be sure to get all of your six-pack coverage gear at the merch tab there with the hats, flags, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys check it out today, sixpackcoverage.com.
All right, anybody got some genius ideas up their sleeve or off the rip?
No.
Not off the rip.
All right, let's take a week to think about it, and we'll revisit this on one of the upcoming podcasts.
Shit.
We'll think
Jesse.
about something coming up.
How about a solo date night with an inflatable blow-up
Jesse?
doll?
That sounds like a genius idea.
Hey, all I gotta say is Jesse's gonna be 0-1 after week 1.
Does anybody support that?
Yeah,
Does anybody else back that idea like I do?
Yeah, talk that shit.
Anyone else
Jesse.
hear what I said?
On your ass. I'm
Talk
on your
that
ass.
shit.
Last place idea. Solo date night. Last place guy goes out on a date with a fucking inflatable blow-up doll. Pays for 2
Yes.
meals and everything.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, boy.
If Nikki comes in last, it has to be an inflatable man with a penis.
You know,
and
if
everything.
I didn't see that on Twitter, I'd be down.
No.
Yes. I'm 100% in with this.
No.
I've seen that on Twitter a fuck ton. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not
It
original.
has to happen.
Yeah.
It's not original.
It sounds so good.
It came off the top of my head, I promise. But
Well,
I
I've
wouldn't be
seen it on
surprised if
Twitter.
someone else thought of it. Huh?
Have you done that before?
No. I don't
I've done
have
it
to play
twice.
this myself. I can't hear over the echo.
Oh, you're right. Have you done it before?
No.
Is that why you thought of it so easily?
Twice.
You done it
He's done it
No.
twice.
twice?
Twice.
I can't even get an
Come on,
actual date. You think I'm gonna go with an inflatable doll?
Yes, he's done
That's
it
the point.
twice.
No. No, it's the exact opposite.
Twice.
I don't believe you.
Well, believe what you wish. It's not the truth.
Well, for those of you that want to know how that draft went down, currently trending up is Captain Barkney somehow, and trending down is the Valley of Death Vultures. Here is the list as it is right now. O. Henry predicted to finish number 1. Valley of Death somehow moving from 2 to 3 right now, and Luke moving from 3 to 2. Team Mexico at 4, Team Wargo at 5, Big Mike at 6, Tyco's Tailgate at 7, Team Daisy at 8, Hernandez at 9, and Team Nikki at 10.
I see at least 6 people in front of me that don't deserve to be in front of me.
Jake will be there the whole year.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll see,
my.
Rookie. We'll see.
All right. Well,
Ready.
thank everybody for tuning in to this year's Ride the Tide Sports Podcast Fantasy Football Draft. My name is Tyco. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you guys on Wednesday for our regularly scheduled podcast. Until then, see you later. Ride the Tide, and good luck this fantasy football year. Dog time, Jake.